Hey Steven, this is Jackie Otwell with Maxhouse Marketing, and we spoke briefly on the phone earlier today. So basically what I want to do is I want to shoot you this little video comparing your website to the top websites for your niche within your area. So throughout the course of this video, I'm going to compare you to that #1 spot, and I'm going to give you 3 free tips for you to incorporate on your own, or for you to give to the current company you're using, or you can always get with me for more information. I know the internet can be pretty daunting, and people often don't break it down for you on how you can improve your website. It's not just a pretty face. There's a lot of off the trenches stuff that needs to happen to get your website ranking on Google and to bring in more online traffic for you to increase your profit and your revenue. So I'm going to start out with the first topic we're going to cover is going to be content. So what I did first is I went ahead and Googled HVAC companies in Austin, Texas. As you can see, this area right here where it says sponsored, this is the ads area. So these people are all paying for Google ads of some sort. This is the map pack. If you're not in here, we could definitely add you there. And that's something we would definitely want to do. This right here begins the organic section, which is where the rankings begin. So technically the #1 spot is this Yelp, but that's a directory link, so we want to go with actual websites. So directory links are places like Yelp, Angie's List, Consumer Affairs, Home Advisor, 3 Best Rated. So those are all directory links. So down here is kind of where we officially begin. So the #1 spot for Austin, Texas organically is Precision Heating and Air. So throughout the duration of this video, that's who I'm going to compare your site to. I actually wasn't able to find your website within the top 20 pages on Google. I'm sure you're somewhere after that, but that's still good news. That means that we have room for improvement. We can definitely pull you up within those top 10 pages of Google with some time and some power behind your site. So as mentioned, the first thing I'm going to talk about is content. So content is any verbiage within your website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and copy everything from Precision Air's website. I'm going to put it into my word counter. This shows them at about 1,200 words, which is actually really good and pretty right on spot. Let's go ahead and look at yours. So yours has 587 words. Google actually recommends you having about 1,000 to 2,000 words of content. Reason being that all of this verbiage is an opportunity for us to sneak in keywords for people to Google and to pull up your website. I'm going to get more into keywords in just a second. Basically, keywords are the phrases and the words that people Google to pull up your website. So as mentioned, that leads us into our second topic, which is keywords. We don't just want regular keywords, we want buyer intent keywords. So I'm going to go into this in just a second. What I did is I went ahead and I put both of your websites into this tool that I use called Ahrefs, and it's basically an online website auditor tool that I use. So I went ahead and put theirs in, and what you're first going to see is their traffic value is 89.8K per month. So that's every 30 days. And the price they pay is 3.3K. So let's divide 89K by 3. It's going to be about 30K per month. So their website alone, without ads, which is always something we could incorporate, but without ads, just their website is generating 30K a month worth of traffic. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at their keywords. And as you can see, so keywords like this, air conditioning repair without a location attached, so that's a nationwide keyword. It's not something we specifically want to focus on. Reason being, someone in Oregon could Google this and this website may come up. Is Precision Heat and Air going to fly to Oregon and service them that night? Probably not. So we want to stick to keywords, or we want to focus on keywords that are buyer intent, you know, that someone in your area is looking for that service and is going to call you and want to do business with you. So things like air conditioning repair, Austin, Texas, AC repair, Austin, AC services, Austin, Texas, AC repair. So those are all keywords that we want to sneak into your website throughout your content. So I went ahead and did the same for your website. And yours actually has $0 in traffic value, which is totally fine. We could 100% increase that. And you only seem to have 3 organic keywords, which is Flo-Right, Plumbing, Team Flow, and Flo-Right. So the problem with this is that people have to know your company in order to pull up these keywords. We want people who don't know your company to Google and find you and be like, hey, this is a AC company, this is a plumbing company that I could use. So that's the focus for that. And the last thing that we're going to talk about is backlinks. So backlinks are basically anywhere on the website or on the internet where your website is linked. So somewhere throughout the internet, this specific website is linked 3.22k times, and this is on 971 referring domains. So let's go ahead and look at yours. Yours only has 24 on 8 referring domains. So what we would do first is we would go ahead and we would copy all of the ones that they have. But that just puts us on an even playing field, and that's not exactly what we want to do. We of course want to, beat them by tenfold. As I mentioned, age plays a factor within the domain. We could definitely get you within those top 10 pages on Google. So that kind of wraps it up. I want to keep this short and sweet for you. I hope you enjoyed these tips. You can incorporate them yourself, as mentioned, or reach out for more info. I'd be more than happy to help you. I'm going to sneak my contact info into the email, and I hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day.